it off.
Oh, here it goes.
Jam. Go back to the 90s.
Greetings and salutations and welcome to Nostalgia, your nostalgic journey through the 80s, 90s and early 2000s pop culture. Yo, MTV in the early to mid 90s was the shit. And I would have been way too young at the time to be watching so many incredible shows like Celebrity Deathmatch, Singled Out, Daria, The Head, The Tick. But my favourite then and now will always be Beavis and Butthead. I was obsessed with Beavis and Butthead. I used to stay up late with the volume way down low so my mum didn't catch me, because if she did, it was getting the belt. I had everything. I had the VHSs, I had the game on the Mega Drive, I collected the cards, back when collecting cards was a thing. And I still remember the exact moment I found out we were going to get a Beavis and Butthead movie. It was 1996 and I would have been 9 years old, and this new Red Hot Chili Peppers video came on MTV and it was fucking awesome. Roller coaster of love. And as I slowly paid attention to it, it was animated, it looked cool. There they were, Beavis and Butthead were in the Red Hot Chili Peppers video. And at the end of it, it said, from the soundtrack of Beavis and Butthead Do America. So what was I going to do? Because this was before we had the internet, no Google, no Yahoo. So I went and asked my big brothers, who were my source of information for everything. And yes, they confirmed there was going to be a Beavis and Butthead movie. I was so excited. And as big brothers tend to do, they broke my heart. They broke the news that this film was going to be a 15 rating, and there was no way I could go watch it in the cinema. And for days and days I sulked, and then I kind of got a bit pissed off and I was like, no, fuck this. I am going to watch this movie in the cinema. So on the playground the next day, me and my boy Sam put our heads together like little evil geniuses, and we said, we're going to go watch this film. And what we did, we went to the Roxy in Oldham. We paid to watch 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close, and then we snuck into the screen that was showing Beavis and Butthead Do America, because we were little gangsters. We were so badass. But in reality, we were 9 years old. We were shitting our little knickers. We were hunched down in our seats. We were looking around the entire length of the film to see if anybody spotted us. But yeah, we sat down to watch Beavis and Butthead Do America. And on that day in 1996 and today, this film is boss. I cannot overwatch Beavis and Butthead Do America. From the moment it starts and you've got this gigantic Beavis and Butthead destroying the town like Godzilla, I did not stop pissing my pants. It's so funny. It's a comedy, it's action, it's a road movie, it's a buddy movie, it's a terrorist thriller, it's everything. I mean, Mike Judge is a pop culture icon. He created it, he writes it, he did all the voices on the series, he voices Beavis and Butthead. The guy is an absolute legend. But the fact that he managed to get Bruce Willis and Demi Moore to play the bad guys, there was no bigger names in the 90s than Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. And it's not just them, you have other legends like Cloris Leachman, David Letterman, Robert Stack. They all joined the cast. This is friggin' Beavis and Butthead. How the hell did they get all these awesome names? And sweet Jesus, we need to talk about the soundtrack. The soundtrack to Beavis and Butthead Do America is one of the greatest movie soundtracks ever made. The weekend after I saw this film, I ran to HMV to get this soundtrack. Red Hot Chili Peppers, LL Cool J, Rancid, Ozzy Osbourne. That song by Ozzy Osbourne, Walk on Water, that might just be my favourite Ozzy song. You've got No Doubt, AC/DC, and that intro song by Isaac Hayes, yes, Chef from South Park, that is a bloody tune. I still have this soundtrack pinned in my Spotify. It's perfect for a long drive. This film is like 2 hours long, but it feels like 20 minutes. It just flies. You've got Beavis and Butthead taking a shit in the confessional in the church. You get to meet Beavis and Butthead's dads in the desert. That scene in the desert where they eat their mushrooms and they have this acid trip, like a Rob Zombie music video. That whole scene is just beautiful. Beavis and Butthead destroy Hoover Dam. Butthead tries it on with Chelsea Clinton in the White House. The fact that I was 9 years old and I learned what a cavity search is because of this film.
Agent Hurley, I want you to give this scumbag a cavity search. I'm talking roto-rooter. Don't stop till you reach the back of his teeth.
And I have to talk about that cornholio scene on the airplane. That day in 1996 in the Roxy Cinema, to this day, I have never laughed so much. I had tears running down my face. I had a stomachache. I lost my voice. I was laughing so much. Everything about it. Just Beavis getting smacked off his tits on pills, screaming about his bunghole, how he needs TP. Butthead going flying down the plane and crashing into the cockpit. That whole 4 or 5 minutes, whatever it is, oh my God, I love that scene. And it's so difficult because I cannot expect this generation to understand what Beavis and Butthead, MTV, this film meant to us back in 1996. I mean, I'm willing to bet that most of you are gonna be younger than me. Most of you aren't gonna be over 35 years old, but if you are, you just get it. It's so dumb, so immature, so rude, but it's so 90s. It's fucking brilliant. I cannot wait to see what you guys say in the comments about Beavis and Butthead Do America. Like I said, I don't expect most of you to be older than me. So let me know, what is your first memory of Beavis and Butthead Do America? Did your parents watch it? Are you like me? Were you in that in-between age, say 8, 9, 10, where you weren't old enough to be watching Beavis and Butthead, but you know, you watched it anyway? Are you older than me? Did you actually see it as an adult? I need to know. Get in the comments. This is your channel. This is your journey through the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, so get involved. And also, while you're there, do all the usual shite. Hit that subscribe, like, share, all that shit. But mostly, I want to see you in the comments. Show some love for Beavis and Butthead Do America. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.
Why does everybody want to see my